HSBC is to pay out hundreds of pounds, often more, to up to 25,000 people who had unreasonable debt collection charges applied to their bills. In the last few days, the Financial Conduct Authority, which has been working with HSBC, announced that it had voluntarily agreed to contact far more people who might be involved, and it's changed its demand for paperwork in all these cases, some of which date back to 2003. Our reporter Dan Witt was back here to tell us more.
Well, the people affected had loans, credit cards or store cards with a bank called HFC, or in a very small number of cases, John Lewis Financial Services. Both of those firms are owned by HSBC. The customers who will get compensation fell behind with their payments and between 2003 and 2009 had their cases referred to one of two firms of solicitors called Restons and Waitmans. They were told by the bank to add a debt collection charge to the amount owed, but the way those fees were calculated was ruled unreasonable by the Office of Fair Trading as they broke various consumer credit laws.
What's happening now then?
Well, these fees are now being refunded to customers plus interest, and the numbers now due redress is more than previously admitted. But campaigner Nicholas Wilson, who has pursued this case doggedly for 15 years, says that 25,000 people is just a fraction of those who had the charge added.
My estimate is that the real figure is 500,000.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I was sent anonymously and unsolicited a database of county court judgments, and I analysed it by reference to when solicitors issue proceedings, there's a code in the claim numbers to identify the solicitors, in this case of Restons and Waitmans, and I extracted all those county court judgments, and that showed 119,000 records.
So the 119,000 is the number of people that your records show actually had the charge added.
Yes, they would all have had the charge added, but as Waitmans stated themselves, they only ever issue proceedings in 1/5.
So county court records show nearly 120,000 people taken to court had these charges added, though all may not have paid them, and only a fifth ever get to court. Now, with various other factors, Nicholas Wilson's arithmetic is that around 500,000 people may be entitled. It's also worth noting the latest letters from HSBC invite people to claim even if they do not have any paperwork. It will listen to their, quote, recollection of events.
And what sort of compensation might people get?
Well, based on information we have, people could get over £1,000 each on average, and in some cases much more. Now, neither Restons nor Waitmans would comment. The Solicitors Regulation Authority told Moneybox it had rejected a complaint in the past, but in light of new information will be looking into it further. HSBC, meanwhile, told us,
"We believe we have identified all those affected who may have paid a debt collection charge between 2003 and 2009 and are writing to them. If someone believes they paid a debt collection charge and we haven't contacted them, they can call us to discuss."
So if you missed a payment on a loan or a credit or store card with HFC Bank or John Lewis Financial Services and had a letter from one of those solicitors, Restons or Waitmans, contact HSBC even if you have no paperwork. Number 0345 585 7564, and we'll tweet that after the programme.
Thanks, Dan. 0345 585 7564. And with that, the Eagle has landed. We're off to take one small step.